Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Shockmania live stream where we have some ghost trailers that are just going to be on fire. Now, if you've connected once before to one of my streams, you'll notice that I'm not very good with getting the audio of these things working. So tonight I'm going to promise that you'll hear something. I am the Artie Dance. You are watching Shockmania here on Rumble and on YouTube. So double live on both platforms. It's so awesome to be double live on both platforms. I have 13 trailers ready for you tonight. Each trailer has been supplied by Lyle. Thank you, Lyle. Great friend of the channel. Appreciate everything that you do. 13. I've got Chinese. I've got American, Turkish, Malaysian, Indonesian, British, and crap. I've got so much that I don't even know where to start. I know where to start. I'll start with Chinese. This one, I translated. So luckily, you'll have some subtitles that we can enjoy along with this one. If you're new to the stream and if you're new to Shockmania, welcome. Leave a comment if you're on the live chat. That'd be awesome to chat with people tonight. I'm planning on being around for about an hour, so it's kind of a chat session, a bit of everything. So the first one we're going to look at, and we might look at it again later, so is called Sharp Teeth, and it's quite possibly one of the stupidest names for a movie that I could think of, because why is it called Sharp Teeth? Let's check it out. Can you hear that? I hope you can hear that. So this one's hilarious. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? I hope you can hear it. This good thing is you don't kind of have to hear it. You can just read the subtitles to go along with this one. This is Chinese monster madness at its monster madness best. So from what I can gather from this one, illegal experiments are happening on eels. And we're getting giant eel monsters. I think this one looks quite fun, to be honest. And it's not too long until this one comes out. The problem is I've got no idea what this movie's based on, where it's coming from, what is going on with this film, who is behind it. I really have absolutely no details about it. And the other thing that's kind of wigging me out a bit is that it says at the end that it's from something called Flux Lux. I mean, what the hell is Flux Lux? Haven't been able to quite work that one out yet. Let's put the trailer back on while we continue to have a bit of a chat about it. Look, for Chinese monster movies, I think visually this one looks really fun. Effects are quite good for their part. I'd be curious to know what movie this is ripping off and where the idea for this one came about, because let's be honest, Chinese are not known for their originality, are they? Especially when it comes to knocking off movies. What I do get a vibe out of this one is there's a Chinese monster movie called Monty Python 2. It's got a very similar plot. Whole bunch of people staying at a hotel. This big mutated snake in that case. Whole bunch of people trying to stop it. A big bad guy who's clearly fucked up somewhere. And that's what that movie was about. And you know what? That movie was quite fun. It did not take itself seriously at all. And this does not look like it takes itself seriously in the slightest. So I like the look of this one called Flux Lux, Sharp Teeth. And in fact, would you believe that the proper translation is just piranha? which makes sense because it's some kind of fish with very sharp teeth, as the title of the movie says, sharp teeth. Ah, damn. The titles of these movies write themselves. Now, let's get the Chinese stuff. We got a text message. Let's get the Chinese stuff out of the way. And this next one's called Dangerous Road, Thrilling Ride. And that's literally all I know about it. I haven't put any subtitles on this one yet. There's no information online about it because it shares a title with another movie called Scary Road is Fun. And Scary Road is Fun is not fun. It is not a good film. So I don't know what the hell they're trying to expect to get out of this one. Let's check out Dangerous Road, Thrilling Ride. That ride already starts off looking thrilling. Look at that. It's like Toyota sedan driving down a twisty road at about 25 kilometers an hour. The typical Chinese lightning storm. Hey, 6:14. So this has come out. This came out 10 days ago. You want to watch it? It's already out. Look, let's be honest. The Chinese are not very good at making horror films at all. The actual Chinese are not good at making horror movies. Hong Kong's fine, Taiwan's fine, but China themselves, no. Thrilling ride. Like that's it. That's it. That was it. Thrilling ride, dangerous road. Like I said, I don't have any information about it. It could be what? Let's make up a story for that. You know what? Let's watch it again and let's make up the story for it. I say it's about a bunch of people in a really shitty sedan going on a dangerous drive. No, it's just be silly. Look, I don't know. I've got no information about this movie. In typical Chinese horror movie fashion, for modern stuff, it seems to be going back to the old-fashioned-y kind of shit. I couldn't tell you much more, but I would definitely watch Sharp Teeth instead of this one. And the dubbing over of the voices is just terrible. And you know what? It could actually be classed as a thriller. I'm not actually sure. It might be a thriller. It might not actually be a horror film. That's just typical. This next one I watched a little bit of already, and I didn't mind this one. This one's called Somnium. I think it's relatively new, and it's got something to do with someone who's been asked to look after a nursing home where everyone's asleep, I believe. Maybe Lyle, if you ever pop on, you can tell me a bit more about what you think this one's about. Anyway, this is Somnium. I know you can't hear it. So the guy says, "Do you agree for the lives you've lost?" So this is an American film. Great. It's to do with sleeping. And I don't know what format this movie's in because you can still see part of me in the corner, the other side. There. Yeah. So she's got to get a job at a sleep center. Saying, make sure that they don't wake up and everyone is stuck in this sleeping chamber. No one comes back the same. So, you know what? It's like one of those movies about it's like when people go get jobs at morgues. So cool. So there's something. So the chick just said you should get some sleep. So it looks like this is a movie that is playing on the fact that when you don't get enough sleep, you start to see crazy shit going on. And I think that's what they're trying to imply with this film, that this chick gets this job at this place. Let's check it out again. Right? This chick gets the job at this place and she starts to go a bit cuckoo. I don't mind the look of this one, but I'm going to be honest. It's not a movie that I would hunt down and watch. If I'm sitting there flicking through movies to watch, this one popped up, I probably would not give it a second thought. But what is this expression? Your mileage may vary. YMMV. Yeah. You know what? That's enough. Let's move on. Let's move on. Now, I did say that I had a variety of trailers for us to look at because you've seen the thumbnail and it said these ghost trailers are fire. And I think there will be a couple of really good ones later on. I really do. So we've already checked out the 2 Chinese ones and we've checked out this American one called Somnium. I believe this next one's also American. It's called The Front Room. I actually liked the look of this one once you get past the bit of the dicey acting. So let's check out The Front Room. And you know what? Oh, no, wait, this has got good acting in it. So this is called The Front Room. And this girl's driving in a car where the old Marlene Dietrich song No Regrets is playing, except for some reason there's an English version of No Regrets and not the proper German version. So he inherits a house. And they've got to take the old lady on board. And she's taken over the nursery of the house. So that's what she just said. It's my room now. It's an A24 film. That's interesting. She said they're going to name their kid Fern. And then she said, have you got a plant growing in there? So names got to have power is what she's saying. Creepy old person in the house. She thinks that the Holy Spirit gives her power. Studio that bought us what? That's the witch Pearl. Talk to me. Ooh, Pearl. Talk to me. Talk to me. No way. Oh, they've just thrown around the R word. Racism. She's just said your stepmother is literally evil. You know, as soon as someone says the word literally, all bets are off. Ooh. Mother like hell, nice. I'll give you your dues A24. You make a really spectacular looking trailer. Brandy, the old fucking singer from the 90s. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Looking good, Brandy. Belinda. It's theater September 6th. Nice. I am going to give that one a thumbs up. Yeah, I'm going to give that one a thumbs up. I think, well, hold on. Let's go back to full screen. I think that one looks good. Like I said, A24, you certainly know how to pop up a good trailer. And you certainly know how to pop out a good movie too. Except I watched Civil War the other day. Isn't that an A24 film? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an A24 film. But it's not horror, so I'm not going to talk about it. The Beast Within is our next film that we're going to look at. I can't quite remember enough about this. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this one's in English. Let's check it out. Yeah, Kit Harington from Game of Thrones is in it. Thank you from Wellgo USA for this trailer. He's saying that he's king of the woods. That's it, Kit. What was he in Game of Thrones? He knows nothing. Oh, he looks like he knows something now. God, he probably gets it all the time, the poor bastard. I don't know any of those 2 films. Do you know any of those 2 films? Hypnotizer and I can't remember now. God damn, my memory. It's on the screen 3 seconds ago. I don't even remember what it said. It's got a slow vibe to it, this one. Certainly something that's probably trying to get under your skin. Don't mind. What is he? Fucking vampire? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, look, he's ripping up his look from Game of Thrones. I think I do want to know more about this. Maybe it's a werewolf film, perhaps. Yeah, it is. There we go. What are they called? Direwolf. Maybe it's a direwolf film. He's a monster. This oh fuck me. Oh no wait. I can't take piercing eyeballs and ripping off nails. Ugh. No, can't do either of those things. The Beast Within, but I'd still watch that for fucking sure. I would still watch a horror movie with Kit Harington in it. That looked great. Even though I'm pretty sure it's going to be a werewolf film. And just don't rip off the fucking fingernails. Just don't do it. Don't rip off the fingernails. Don't pierce the eyeballs and don't rip off the fingernails. Surely I am not the only one who just wigs out whenever shit like that happens in a film. And this is why I can't do extreme gore films, because there's just way too much gore. Now, before we move on to the next one, which is a French comedy horror, the other day I watched a Hong Kong film called Red Spells Red. It's from 1983. It's a very old film, obviously. And this is pre-Cat 3. And I tell you what, if you ever want to see something that's borderline disgusting, if you can handle it, there's a lot of animal killing in the film. And so it's not cool. Certainly not condoning it or saying, yeah, go out and watch it for something like that. But it goes to show a much different time making films in the late 70s, early 80s, and especially in Hong Kong. Just that you would kill an animal for the sake of the movie. Now, if that hasn't turned you off, but what you will get at the end of the film is a woman. This is hilarious, actually. There's this woman in a white t-shirt, who is she's on this kind of spinning water wheel, and for literally no other purpose than just to show her nipples through the water. This is their way of trying to exorcise the demon out of her, but it's a strange way to do it. Can I just say? So that's Red Spells Red, 1983 Hong Kong horror film. Maybe on some of these live streams we can look up some really old films and maybe just have a look at them, especially if we've seen them as well, because it'd be cool to have a bit of a review. Now, let's get on to the French comedy horror. This has a weird title. Humanist vampire seeking consenting suicidal person. Sounds good. I believe this is subtitled, so you don't even need to listen to me. I don't even need to repeat anything out. Let's check out Humanist vampire seeking consenting suicidal person. Vampire movies. So clearly they've gone into their fridge to look for bags of blood to drink. From what I understand, she's a young girl who doesn't like to hunt humans. Okay. Your daughter's compassion is triggered when she sees humans dying, not her hunger. It's an acquired taste. You'll end up liking it. I don't need to kill to know I won't like it. You don't need to kill them. You just need to eat them. So interesting. It's kind of like the reverse of Interview with a Vampire. What do you guys think of Interview with a Vampire? I know it's such an old film. I missed what he attacked then. What did he attack then? The French. The French. It's got a bit of a Wednesday Addams vibe, this chick does. Very much of a kind of Wednesday Addams type of vibe. As a vampire. Not seeing a lot of vampire action in this trailer, I might say. Here we go. Here we go with the blood. Humanist vampire seeking consenting suicidal person. I believe that one's already out, doing all the film festivals and all that kind of stuff. So that could be a very, very interesting French production. If you like French films and if you like French horror films, if you like comedy horrors, actually that one could be well worth watching. We're going to move into something called Animalia. Now I know, pre-watching a lot of these, there were some trailers that had some really bad acting. I've got a feeling it's this one. So I apologize in advance. The good thing is you can't hear it. You can't hear the bad acting, but I can. So let's check it out. Maybe I can redub it and make it sound better. Maybe we can. Dark Star Pictures at Totem and Canal Plus. Oh, no. Well, hey, it's another French film. Sorry, I've got this one wrong. So it must be the next one that has the real shit acting. And I do thank God that there is subtitles for this one. Oh, someone's pregnant. Oh, that she ate a lot. That's a bad joke, Dan. She's pregnant, clearly. So what's it called again? Animalia. It appears that some kind of war breaks out. I could read 4 of those words. Oh, an atmospheric, an elegant feature debut. Okay. So what is this, a monster film? See that? Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. Animals. What's the vibe of this one? Yay, nay? The vibe could be a bit nay, actually, for this. It's got a lot of key quotes in this trailer that's making it sound like this is some fucking great film, but yeah. Look, impressive looking trailer. And God knows we've seen a lot of those in this stream. The A24 stuff was certainly impressive looking. But that one, yeah, no, that definitely gets a big fat nah from me. I don't think that is my type of horror film to watch. Now, I keep hyping up this trailer with bad acting, and I'm looking at the list of films that are left. There is 2 Turkish films, a Russian film, a Malaysian film, a US film, and this film. This must be the bad acting one. It's called The Inheritance. And if it is, I apologize. And if it isn't, well, then there was no bad acting one in this one, and I've just completely stuffed up my whole setup. But I've got a feeling that this one, yes, this is the bad acting one. This is called The Inheritance. The volume's a bit shit, so I might really apologize that you can't hear it. But anyway, there's a whole bunch of very obnoxious looking twats in a house. Oh, do you know what? This has got the plot of Abigail. A whole bunch of people have to stay in this house for the night. I fucking hope to God there's a vampire here now. Oh, so the guy just said at midnight he's going to die. Ooh, he's not sick. Seems like he's about to commit suicide. Now, that guy looks very familiar. Who is he? You know what? It's going to eat me. Can work out who this guy is. Why do I think he's from not Judge Dredd, Demolition Man? Okay. So something is going to come and kill him at midnight, but it looks like it might not just kill him. Looks like it might also do a bit of carnage as well with some of the other people in the house. Yeah, why not? She said, you want to be next. Why not? You're all obnoxious. Why not? $2 billion richer. That's billion with a B, and that's a lot of zeros. That's 9 zeros. At least if you're in Australia, 2 billion is 9 zeros. He just said if I die tonight, you'll get nothing. But he's just also told them that he will die at midnight and leave them everything. So I think a second review of this one might be in order. But by second review, I mean watching the actual movie. Then I take it back. This wasn't the one with bad acting. So there was a movie that I was supposed to put on this that had shockingly bad acting that I didn't do. The Inheritance. Who is this guy? I don't know who he is. I should. Really, really got to look it up. But he's so familiar. I'm pretty sure he's from Demolition Man. I'm picturing him in my head now from Demolition Man. And I'm like, yeah, that's the dude. That is definitely the dude. Okay. We are steamrolling through this. We have been live on the air for 26 minutes, and we are steamrolling through tonight. 13 trailers we are going to go through. We've been through 8. We have 5 left. My maths is terrible, but I was accurate that time. Are you enjoying yourself so far? Probably not. I'm sorry if you're not. Maybe something a bit stiffer than water would be a good start. You are watching Shockmania, and I am the Artie Dance, just in case you've tuned in. What the hell have you tuned into? You've tuned into a live stream where we are looking at a whole bunch of horror movie trailers from my mate Lyle, who supplies the channel with like tips about movies that I should check out. And he supplies so many that I can't get through them all. So I thought what I'll do is I'll do these live shows where I can just go through a whole bunch at once and see what sticks and see if there's really anything good there. This next one is super brand new. It's from Paramount Pictures. So this is probably the trailer that's going to get the stream taken down on YouTube, because no doubt Paramount's probably got some copyright thing on it. They're just going to pull down all trailers that are showing this trailer. So if all of a sudden I disappear, thank you, Paramount Pictures. If I don't, thank you, Paramount Pictures. This is called Place of Bones. I like the name of this one. This trailer also does something super annoying where it's subtitled. That's fine, right? But it subtitles each word as they appear, like you're watching some kind of fucking TikTok video, right? Fucking annoying. Anyway, let's check it out. Places of Bones. Well, it's a Red Band trailer, which, if I know anything from Australia, it means it's a naughty trailer. It might have something naughty in it. You even get the pacing by the way it just comes on. Avarice. I do like the word avarice. You know where I learned the word avarice from? Mario Party. So this is, I love it. This is how you make a horror movies where your mobile phones are not part of the plot device. You just set it 100, 200 years in the past. I don't mind that. Places of Bones is what this film's called. Now, that guy to me looked like Gary Oldman, but I'm pretty sure it was actually the dude from Game of Thrones as well. If you don't know who Gary Oldman is, I'm sorry. Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Is he? Oh, just shut up then. Maybe if you don't know, just shut up. Mm. You know, I thought because this was from a big budget company that this would be a fun trailer, but that does not look that great to me. Quite shit, to be honest. I'm really sorry, Paramount. You know what? I'm not sorry, Paramount. You're just some corporate faceless identity. You're not a independent filmmaker making a movie. That did not look like something that I would be like, oh yeah, let's watch, man. Oh yeah. But you know what does? the next 4 trailers I've got for you are well, there's something. Put it that way. There's 2 from Turkey. Now, I've never watched a Turkish horror movie before. The only time I've seen any Turkish horror stuff is when I looked at the trailer for Sitchin 7 about a month ago. That was my first introduction to Turkish horror. And now Lyle's given me 2 more Turkish films to look at. And, you know, there's a reason that Turkey pumps out a lot of horror movies, just like Indonesia does. And you know what? It's been an interesting stream to not have a single Indonesian film. Makes me relieved. It makes me feel glad that there are other types of countries making horror movies out there, not just you, Indonesia. This next one, I believe, is called Lume. Lumme. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just going to go by how it's spelt. So this is Turkish, and I don't even have a synopsis for you. And unfortunately, I don't have subtitles, but the original trailer on YouTube had the subtitles. But it's got great music, and that music's probably going to get the stream taken down too. So I seem to have survived the Paramount Pictures one, but this one will probably dick me. Oh no, you can't hear the music, can you? So that's actually quite good on my behalf. Look, it's a bunch of dudes so far sitting around. This guy's juggling what appears to be tomatoes, but he just threw them at his wife. So it's a bit fucking brutal, to be honest. Maybe this is the badly acted one. Yeah. Who knows what this is about? Who knows? I'm not even going to try and pretend I can speak Turkish either. Get out of the way of the fucking train.
Oh, it's got a very scary voice. A scary devil voice, as you see.
I did look up before the stream started a translation of both of those 2 words. I can't remember what they mean, but they don't mean anything useful. They don't mean anything useful. Sorry, Turkey. Weird. That's all I can say. Weird. This one is called Nafsu, which I believe is a Malaysian trailer. I love that Malaysian. There is a dude that I watch on YouTube who opens up Hot Wheels boxes. He's Malaysian. He's the best accent. So I don't know why I told you that. Just verbal diarrhea. Let's check out Nafsu. And then I don't have to say anything. This could be translated. This could be subtitled. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. It's subtitled. Beautiful. Who are you? There we go. Nice. I can see why she went missing. Oh, I can never take black magic movies seriously. So this all just looks funny to me already. Just not taking that black magic shit seriously. They look like they're bobbing like to a metal band. I mean, they're dressed like metal.
Let me tear your soul out.
On the flip side, Malaysian and Indonesian do sound very similar. So the Indonesians might claim this one as one of their own, but I doubt it because I don't think they have a very good arrangement with Malaysians. What the fuck was that fighting? Nafsu. and looks like that's actually a direct to streaming, because I believe View is a some kind of Southeast Asian streaming platform. So that's what that one was. That was very ho hum to me. And I've seen a few Malaysian horror movies. There was one from 2019 called Raw, which I thought was really good. Actually, it was set in a village. It was excuse me, set in this village. This woman lives with her two kids, and she adopts this other kid or finds this other kid lost in the woods. They live in the jungle village, and then this mysterious guy who's blind comes looking for the girl. And it's just one of those movies where not everything is what it seems to be. Quite good for a Malaysian film, to be honest. This film title is unpronounceable because it's in Russian. Or as Lyle said, it was Ukrainian, but I don't know how you knew it was Ukrainian versus Russian. So I'm just going to say it's Russian. And then if the trailer says something different, then I will correct myself and apologize to the Ukrainians. But like I said, I believe this is Russian. But I don't know what it's called. So let's check it out. Blatenta Kino. It's rated 18. It has to be good. I wish I knew what that said. I'm hoping it says fucking awesome. You've already 18 plus. You might as well just drop the F bomb. Nice view. Getting up out of that bed. Ooh, that was a nice creepy dream she was having about her partner taking her somewhere. How topical. It's soldiers and stuff. Oh. Okay. It's not. It is a horror film. It's not an action film. It is a horror film. This is I don't think I've ever. Oh yeah, I have seen Russian horror film Day Watch and Night Watch. Jesus, that was like 20 years ago, 25 years ago. There's a voice whispering that you can't hear. Go Russia with your nudity. This is probably why you need to watch more Russian movies. They're like American movies from 30 years ago. Oh, so there is a monster in this. Okay. It's quite out there. There's definitely Russian. There's Russian flags on there and the uniforms. I think I might like a look at this one. Regardless of the fact that this chick's good looking with her boobies out, I think this one might be all right. I just wish I could pronounce it. I don't know how to, like, I wouldn't even know how to try and find this movie without knowing what the heck it's called. Like, to me, that just said Opachi with a 3 in it. Why does it have numbers in there? Kohonoptica. Yeah, I don't know. I don't wish I could speak Russian, but I just wish there might have been a bit of English there. Sorry, Russia. I don't even know what Kepnika is. Like, what month is that? Do you want to take a guess what month that could be? Well, I don't think it's going to be June or July. Let's go August. I'm going to say that movie's coming out in August. That looks pretty good. I don't think we'll ever see that. You probably won't see it in America because, for some reason, you're very anti-Russian. But probably the rest of the world probably might not get to see that. But that looked all right. If I could understand what it was about, that looked all right. Now, we have come to the end. The final trailer of the evening. This is my Udi, by the way, if you're curious, and it's keeping me deliciously warm. This one is from Turkey. Ukhaflia Nazar. If you're Turkish, I apologize that I've completely butchered that. Let's check it out. Pooh, yeah, just kill that fucking person right away. Yeah, this doesn't waste time just getting to the good stuff, does it? Believe it's from the same producer or director as Sitchin. Nazar. I did hear him say the word Nazar, which I know is in the title of this film. But the visual stuff is fucking great. It's just a lot of screaming in this, isn't there? A lot of screaming. This one, I believe, also had subtitles, which is a bit of a shame. They're missing what they're talking about. But it's kind of creepy. Visually looks fabulous. Nice. 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 It's gone into like melodrama territory now. It looks a bit ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure the eyeball that's in the trailer, the eyeball that's in the thumbnail of this video is the poster of this movie. It's just a lot of fucking screaming. Just a lot of screaming. Unhaflia Nazar. That is just a scream session. Scream, scream, scream. That was, I wish you could hear it. It was literally just half of the soundtrack was screaming. Wow. Turkey. Maybe I just got to sit there and watch more Turkish films because that looked like that could just rip off your balls and just have a great time with it. If that the kind of thing is something that you have a great time with. It's getting late. I'm the Artie Dance, and you are watching Shockmania. Thank you for tuning in tonight's live stream or the replay, whatever you are watching here on Rumble, here on YouTube. We have had a good time going through 13 newish trailers courtesy of our mate Lyle. If you've got a hot tip, don't forget to leave a comment below or find me on Facebook, Artie Dans, ARTY space DANS on Facebook, and you can leave me a hot tip with a new horror film. Otherwise, I really do hope you've had a good time. I hope you've seen something in this series of trailers that we've looked at that you think could be fun to watch, because I do. I picked up a couple. That last Turkish one, the last Russian one looked great. I think the the Front Room kind of looked half decent. Sharp Teeth did look pretty good. And I would give The Inheritance a go as well. Otherwise, I don't think any of those, like the comedy horror from France, look probably was funny and probably will be funny, but comedy horror is really not my thing. Neither are vampires. Animalia didn't look that great to me. I think The Beast Within, Kit Harington, just probably not my cup of tea. So anyway, I've been Artie Dance, and you are watching Shockmania here on Rumble and YouTube. Thank you very much. And otherwise, I will, like always, catch you next time. Now, cue the awkward pause as we end the stream.